Hey, what up, this damn fool with the Damn Fool Chronicles. Damn, I keep coming on here like it's a podcast, like it's a show for public consumption or something like that. So I apologize. But I do want to say that everything I state on this video is absolutely false. It's just based on a fictional character by the name of Damn Fool that's chronicling his life and feel that his life has been cursed. So let's begin. I'm here at I'm actually at work, man, but they got me on hold, got me waiting for somebody to come check me out and putting new batteries on the truck and stuff like that. So I do have time to waste, and so I figured I'd get this in. I'm here, and the truck is kind of quiet at the moment. It's raining, so got a lot going on out here. But before I got off this morning, I was talking about listening to Tommy Sotomayor's show, and hey man, I can care less about the name drop, but people know who it is, and a lot of people got a lot of got a lot of opinions about him as well. So apparently, whatever the job he's doing, people are pleased with his work. But when I brought it up, I had a subject in mind that I totally forgot about, man. I just couldn't grasp the concept. It got to talking about other things. But the main thing that was bothering me is, for one, the damn fool has been silenced. You know what I'm saying? So or feel silence. I never put a big burst of energy in trying to be mainstream or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's because of the negative pushback and blowback. And, because I've wanted to infiltrate entertainment in several different ways, and every which way I find out that I run into a lot of obstacles before I even get the car running, man. Before I even get the motherfucker out the blocks. And then after the stagnation, out of the blue, I lose the talent, which is strange to me. People say it's all in your mind. I say, yeah, if a chip is in your brain, it probably is in your brain. That could be correct, sir. But anyway, the dude, a poster, and it's just an example on how you know a troll is a troll. You know what I'm saying? Like, this dude is a troll who trolls. It's a troll ran show to provoke thought, and what it is a form of social engineering. And let me explain it to you. And you got a lot of them out there. I mean, these guys just come out the blue, and these guys are steadfast on their particular subject. In his case, it's hating women. That's a lot of hating women minions out there. But none of them are on the air, 8 to 12 hours plus per week with a wide array of topics in a strong voice. You know what I'm saying? And cloaked in logic, because it is a lot of logic to it, but the logic is a smokescreen for the deception. You know what I mean? Because, dude, I can deceive you all day, and if I got people that's gonna call and strengthen my arguments, then of course it's gonna look like I won the argument. You know what I'm saying? And when people talk about facts and numbers, dude, you can't really talk about facts and numbers when you got what they call the de facto system skewing the numbers and shit like that. So basically, what I'm saying is, you get a dude that posts a question about how has black men failed themselves, their children, and their community, and nobody calls up and say, hey man, The real issue is the government and people complicit with the government and the state-sponsored terrorists. Well, he considered women state-sponsored terrorists, but the people that are hindering people in the community. And instead of a motherfucker just coming out and saying, "Hey man, the community is too small," too small for everybody to get along. We have to, put a cap on how many children you can have, or how many people could, rise to the aristocracy. It's we under this illusion that everything is equal and fair. You know what I mean? And you run out there, man, and all of a sudden, man, the best football player on the team, when he get to college, he gets injured, and his career is gone forever. You know what I mean? It's you have so many stories like that, and you wonder like who makes it, who doesn't. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Jesse Williams and Colin Kaepernick and people like that. But how come when we get people like this, they look half breed? They're not 100% the color that they represent. In all honesty, you would think somebody Tommy Sotomayor's complexion would be the one speaking out about what they consider would be injustices. And that's what I agree with him a lot on. A lot of times, matter of fact, he stated what I just stated himself. You know what I mean? And he's also stated that a lot of the instances where people are protesting and people are protesting and people are getting gunned down in the street. And I'm not speaking on everybody. I'm just speaking on some of the people that it actually happened to. It is a blur spot. You know what I'm saying? And coming from the community, coming from the neighborhood, we get it. You know what I'm saying? We get approached aggressively, and we panic. They come aggressive. We panic. They ask for the driver's license. We like, hey man, ask me the proper questions first. They get excited. You start an argument with them, and it can go from there. It can get bad. It can get worse, or just all depends on the officer that you meet. But it's starting to look like a lot of these officers are not really officers, man. It's like somebody had a meeting somewhere, man, with selective, brothers of their brotherhood, and say, hey, man, this is what you're gonna go out and do. All these are staged attacks. We don't know, but what I can tell you is a lot of this stuff don't look. It's just not a good look, man, for the country as a whole. And if the country was trying to fix itself, common sense would tell you that this stuff wouldn't happen. You know what I'm saying? It just, common sense would just tell you, man, that this wouldn't happen if it was by nature. Is this my truck getting ready? I think so. But so anyway, no, that ain't me. But anyway, yeah. So what I agree with him on is the fact that he'll say something to the effect of, "Hey man, the dude was a kind of shaky character, and ended up having a bad run-in with the police, the dude or the female. And sometimes, man, these police, they don't know the law. They don't care about the law. They got authority complexes. And yeah, it's absolutely wrong. But being that you from the community, you have to look at it from outside of the community. If you want the world governments to understand what you're saying, you can't allow the media to tell you which particular. You can't let the media tell you which particular fight to fight, because it may be a losing battle. You know what I'm saying? You may be fighting with somebody that's 100% wrong, is what I'm saying. So sometimes you have to pick your battles, man, and find somebody that's 100% right, and get behind that. But like I say, we're not that politically savvy, and we're not that together. So that's a little far-fetched. Let me see. I got business to handle, man. So damn fool finna get out, man. I hate I couldn't harp on the subject for long, but let me go ahead and get out of here, man. And I'll talk to y'all later.